This morning at Nick's garage, Joel is taking apart the top of a tired 440 that came into the shop from Ottawa. The owner's been having trouble with blow-by and smoke. Outside, Nick is in Denis' fantastic old Dodge van, showing him how to adjust the choke on the Slant-6.
You guys, is this original? This is enough for an automatic shifter, but then again, look. It's a manual transmission. You know what? This could be original. This is the first time I see a Dodge van manual transmission. 1976 Dodge van 100.
Tradesman 100.
Tradesman 100. Wow.
You see the doors for the vent?
This is look at that, eh? Is this old school or what, you guys?
Someone told me they used to put beer in it in the winter.
Yeah, that'll be cool before it's at death.
Damn, I went those far, eh?
Yeah, that's called their package, buddy. From what you're saying, okay? From what I think, your choke is not opening enough, Denny.
Okay.
So what I'm going to do is I'm going to bend this U to make the door open more, to give it air. So this way you don't get a rich mixture which causes black smoke. So I'm going to get a plier. I'm going to guess right now because the engine's not cold, but I'm going to take a little wild guess on it, which I think I'm going to have it almost perfect, to make this open a little bit more when it's cold start.
Okay.
So we're going to do it right now. And then, like I said, the engine's warm. I cannot make a cold test, but I'm going to do my best. I'm going to guess on the adjustment on this choke pull-off, and then you're going to see in the morning, okay?
It's not a muscle car by any means, but this Dodge has probably seen plenty of good times as the miles have rolled by, and Nick is always happy to work on an old Chrysler.
Yeah, it's in the same place where you had it.
Oh,
yeah.
Not bad, eh?
Yeah. I'm just going to bring up the RPM just a little bit. No problem. Yeah, sportsman. Oh, it's a sportsman. Dodge van. Crazy, eh? I love these Dodge vans. And you folks out there watching, this van might be purple, but let me tell you, from the factory, it does not come purple. It might come to this color, reddish orange, but not purple. That's for sure. Yeah. Dodge vans don't come in purple colors. Anyways, there it is, another fine-tuned 6-cylinder. Not a V8, a 6-cylinder. There you have it, folks.
If any single woman send a comment, I like them tall, skinny. Take care. Not too skinny though.
As Denis heads off in his purple passion wagon, Vasily is helping Nick out with a 426 Hemi he's got on the dyno.
This is an engine that comes from a 68 Hemi Charger that was parked for 27 years. Apparently the engine was rebuilt just before they installed it into the car, and then they parked the car after that because the owner before the one that had it for 27 years passed away, and of course the family sold it to this gentleman that had it for 27 years, and then one of my clients bought this 68 Charger, brought it here, and we saw the engine being rebuilt but never started up, but it was full of dust. So what we did is we took the engine out of the car, stripped it down, had the engine rebalanced to make sure it was balanced correctly. And then we put all new seals and gaskets, cleaned it out, and put it all together. And then of course we put a new original cam that belongs into a 6869 solid lifter camshaft. We installed it, and we put all the new seals and gasket, put it all together. And then of course putting it on the dyno, I want to make sure it runs well. And of course I went with my carburetors from my 426 Hemi, which is the keeper, to get it running. So I had it tuned. We made some tests yesterday, broken the cam, also tuned, and we made a pool, and we also had the exact same horsepower as mine, which was 496. So right now we're going to install the customer's carburetors, and of course those are the ones that are like a 66, 67 setup, which are very hard to tune. So I wanted to use my carburetors to break in the cam, so I wanted to make sure everything went well. We're going to install the customer's carburetors on this engine and start it up and see how it goes. There it is. Number 32, number 33.
You got them already.
I don't know. I got a lot of motors coming in.
Okay.
They're coming from all parts of the planet. But you know what? We'll do our best to get them out. Yeah. We got it at 440, belongs I believe to 69 Super B. What is the problem with this engine? I had a client that came in from Ottawa. He dropped off his 440, stating that it has a lot of blow-by. So Joel took it apart this morning, and as you can see here, just by removing the valve covers, we see a lot of sludge, which shows that there's water mixing with the oil. So just by removing the valve covers and the cylinder heads, that we see there's water in the engine mixing with the oil. Then my client now wants me to take it apart so I can give him a quote on how much it's going to cost. But from what I see here, we got to take it further apart and see what's causing this water mixing with the oil. It's been rebuilt before. As you can see, it's got Philpo gaskets. He's got the 6-pack seal power pistons. I believe it's 30 over. Anyways, we're going to take it all apart, look further in, see what's causing this problem, and fix it up. We're going to have to strip the heads, look to see if there's any major cracks in them. And then if the heads are good, we're going to go looking into the block. But if the problem is in the heads, crack or something in the chamber that's causing anything with the water mixing with the oil, we'll take it from there.
As the 440 comes apart and gives up its secrets, Nick has got the 426 Hemi for the 68 Charger coming together on the dyno.
So here we have it. We installed the customer's carburetors on his 426 Hemi. I did not overhaul them. I just hope they're not dried up or anything. So I bolted them in. I'm going to fill them up with fuel to see if there's any major leaks. And then after that, if there's no leaks, we're going to get it started and see if it runs, if it idles, and check the air-fuel ratio, which I just put on with my O2 sensor, and we'll take it from there. Alright, let's get the initial startup. The last time these carburetors had fuel in there was probably, the car was storage for 27 years. And who knows how many years before that while the engine was getting built. Anyways, let's put some fuel and see what happens. Here we go. Now let's check for if there's any floods. Here we go. This one's working. Yeah, we got them both working. Okay, let's get it started. Let's see if it idles. The moment is 22.5, I believe it is. We're starting it up. I'm going to check vacuum, oil pressure, RPM. It's okay, timing's already done. We made a we made a test yesterday with my carburetors. We pulled out 496 horsepower. Wow, that's exactly what my keeper did. And of course I used my carburetors to make the test on this motor, and this engine is identical to mine. No modifications whatsoever, factory cam, factory valve job, original flat top pistons, which is a stock dome of 10.3, 10.2 compression ratio, and of course exhaust manifolds. And here we go.
This is the heart of Nick's operation, the dyno. It's his operating room, his most important diagnostic tool, and one of his favorite places to be.
We're just going to make a load test to see if this carburetor can take the load. I'm not going to put any computer on. It's just to try it out. Here we go. Pretty well. I thought it would be backfire or anything like that, but so far so good. We're getting somewhere. We're good. Look at the air fuel ratio. Now bring the air-fuel ratio on idle like 13.5 average, and I want to bring the RPS 850 to 900. So that's my goal right now for the idle circuit. next thing is full throttle. But I want to make it this full throttle only when the customer's here. So when the client's here next week, we're going to put on video, we're going to roll all out at 6,000 RPMs and see what it does with his own carburetors. Well, I can't wait for my client to walk in next week. He's going to come all the way from Australia just to see this Hemi that he's purchased, a 68 Dodge Charger, an original car with the patina look. And of course, we're going to install the engine in the car, but I wanted to see it before we install it. So he's going to come from Australia, blast it on the dyno, see what he thinks of it, and we'll take it from there. You'll be the furthest customer I've ever had here in my shop. Now, long way under. Hey, that'll be interesting. Check it out. No oil leaks. Not bad, eh? This is going to be our next Hemi project. We have one here that the motor seized. I don't know for what reason, but my job is take it all apart, see what happened to it, see what caused it, make sure it doesn't happen again, and of course build it up from scratch. And of course I'm going to put on the dyno and see what it does. Another Hemi to do. There seems to be always one coming in and one going out at the same time.
Make sure that you like and subscribe for lots more cool stuff from Nick's Garage. There's always something going on.